Yo, people, welcome back to the channel, and it's Chelsea to Bournemouth nil, and what a performance from the lads! That first off, incredible performance. But it was a game of two halves. Let's get that straight. But before I tune in, be up to yourself, Unbiased TV, be a bro. Be up yourself, Just fan. I'm too mad. Yeah, of course. I don't know why, but yeah. Okay, well, not the best. Was yeah. I'm gonna get into it all. Um, so yeah. Um, so yeah. Um, so yeah. Let's get into it. So on the lineup, we started with Koulibaly, with Kepango, Kepango, Rhys James. I'm saying right back, Thiago Silva, Koulibaly, Cucurella, Jorginho, Zachariah, Pulisic, Mount, Sterling, and Havertz. So once attacking, of course, Mount as that cam on the lineup on Instagram as they added, it I showed Pulisic as a cam, but it was Mount. Um, so yeah, I was happy with the lineup. I said Aubameyang to start, and I said Gallagher instead of Sterling. That's what I went for. So 9 out of 11 plays I got correct. So not bad. I'm not really gutted about that. Um, but yeah, what a performance that first half. Dominated them. I'm gonna be honest, we played them off the park, liquid football, passing the ball so fast that they couldn't get to it. Right, but before I'm gonna um, speak more about Chelsea, I wanna talk about Bournemouth and Gary O'Neill and how stupid he was. Um, so yeah, I'm just gonna. So yeah, uh, but that's my thing. So yeah, I'm gonna quickly say my piece on Gary O'Neill and Bournemouth. But before I go on about Bournemouth and them, first special shout out to Jordan Zumara. I think so, or Zimera. Um, that's how I think that's how you say his number 33 of Bournemouth. Not incredible performance. He's from Zimbabwe. Um, he was born in England, but he's got Zimbabwean parents. Be up to him. And he decided to represent Zimbabwe, so shout out to him. Um, 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 but yeah, um, that's my first point on Bournemouth. Um, and um, and speaking of Zumara, they got a free kick later on in the game in injury time. They got a free kick where um, where it Koulibaly considered it. For me, that wasn't a free kick. That's a first thing. I'm gonna be honest, that wasn't a free kick. But that's getting there. Now, my point on Bournemouth is and Gary O'Neill. Okay, you started with a three at the back, fair enough. Late into the game, you should back four. Um, um, you should back four, fair enough. But why is he not sitting back? Why isn't he going and saying, "We're playing Chelsea at home. Got a good record against them. We know what Chelsea's weakness is. Know what happened last season and in parts this season. If you sit back and you counter, or just sit back and you get that one opportunity, and you take that one opportunity, most of the time you win, or at least you get a result. But no, you decided to sit back, not sit back. You decide, it's Chelsea, the F in the league, 14th in the league, something like 6 points ahead of us. Let's go face to face with them. Are you mad? Are you actually mad? That's my thing. That's what I thought. That is why I thought Chelsea won't do so good, because I thought they were going to sit back, they're gonna defend. They're not going to go up to Chelsea and say, "How's it going, boys?" Nah, like what's going on there? Um, and record on this. Gary O'Neill, as a player for Bournemouth and as manager, has never beaten Chelsea. The bro just takes L's. L's. I know United play. I don't care about United. Who's gonna watch United? Um, but I know there's some good Championship football. Unfortunately, I can't watch it. Um, but I'm just gonna get up the Premier League table. Um, where they're still 14th. No, this is not up. Is it? Yeah, still 14th. 14th. Now 16th in a table. The 16th point, sorry, 14th in the table, 69 points. Now, if you sat back and you were thinking maybe get a draw, then you could have been above less than 13th if you got a draw today, but you didn't. So yeah. But for Chelsea, we are 6 points off Tottenham, or in fourth. We are 2 points off United, who are in fifth. So hopefully, Forest can do something for us today. But yeah, um, but again, for me, I'm. I don't know why they didn't sit back. Why don't you sit back and just defend? Like doesn't make sense in my head. Right? But let's get now and get into the game and everything. Potter should not so. Um, I think he can't like James. He was fit. He was match fit. We saw that, and you can't say he shouldn't have started. Um, he he did pick up an eagle. I said he should start. I think I personally would have taken him off at half time with the 2-0 cushion. But I understand. I'm hoping I can. On the Chelsea app, they post this post match stuff. Hopefully. Um, uh, so yeah. But now into the game. Okay, let's get into the game. So around the 11th minute, 12th minute, Pulisic goes down. Of course, I pull the shit. For me, that should be a pen. And now in the start of the game, with Cucurella, sometimes we would see them when we play with the ball at the back and we're looking to progress. We would sometimes see Cucurella forming that back through, with Mount sometimes dropping as left wing back. Uh, but that was only for a short while. Then we went into game and was went forward with a back four, and then so yeah. Uh, um, uh, um, I'm just gonna try. But on the James injury, it was an hamstring injury. Um, it's not a knee injury; it's a hamstring, according to the Chelsea website/app. So yeah, now beautiful, and then we saw a beautiful pass by Sterling into the middle, and then a goal for the man Kai Havertz, King Kai, making it 1-0 Chelsea. Now it wasn't the best finishes. The keeper probably could have saved that. I think better goalkeeper saves that, and Ellison Adair saves that probably. Now I didn't pick Kai Havertz. But for me, today he was excellent. He was top notch. The way he bamboozled almost the defenders of Bournemouth because they didn't know should they go tight to him or should they just sit back. So he was roaming that centre forward role. Um, that's that's it. We have seen him playing. That's made him exceptional. Mm. But that leads me on to Aubameyang. Now I didn't pick Kai Havertz. I thought let's start Aubameyang. Kai Havertz. I was not feeling him personally, but that leads me on to Aubameyang. I've heard rumors of Koulibaly and now and a few rumors and few stuff with Aubameyang maybe leaving the club and not happy with Graham Potter. Now, him not starting this match makes me think he's gonna go at the end of the season because that's just a feeling I get. With Aubameyang, and I don't think he really suits Sparta. And I don't think his ego can handle Potter really because we all know Aubameyang's ego. I don't think he has a lot of respect for for what's his face for for the, for Potter, Graham Potter. Don't think he has a lot of respect for him. I think that is one thing that might bite me. Um, but if Havertz can perform like this as till the end of the season, we don't need to sign a striker in January. We all know Broja injured, so if he can perform like this till the end of the season, we don't need a striker. But early on, we look dangerous, and now we, I want to speak of one man as I said should be starting, and loads of Chelsea fans called for, and that man is Dennis Zakaria. What a player! What a player! He was. I'll give my manager a match later, but he was one of the contenders. Dennis Zakaria. Remember the name. Bro was dropping into the defense, helping out Koulibaly. Bro was winning the deals. He was everywhere. I, I would love to get his stats up. Dennis Zakaria stats versus Bournemouth. Let me get this. Um. Wait. Let me go. just going to get this stuff, but it was exceptional for me, and it was going forward. We saw a midfielder going from back to front, and he maybe should have gotten a goal in the game. But wow, incredible performance from Sakurai. At first half, he was a standout performer. Um, but after that goal, for me, we took we took the gas off the pedal a bit, and as soon as we did that, as we saw Bournemouth almost put more pressure us, and this is what we saw in the second half also. And I just want to quickly say we need to figure out how to press, because there was one incident um where the winger, I think I can't remember, winger on their left, our right. No, sorry, our left, their right hand side, where we we had Mount. I think Havertz was there, but a few people there closing that one player down. And as soon as he doesn't want to, he gets to the ball and it's a corner for them, maybe a throw in. Um, so yeah, one sec, people. Sorry about that. Just got a call. Um, but yeah, uh, um, again for me, like I said, um, that was that was like just exceptional, from him. And one thing I'm glad I'll get on later. But in the second half also was the subs. So yeah, I'm just gonna see, but I think that's one thing we need to get our press up. Then there's Zachariah's stat. On Sofa score they have him as a 6.2, but yeah. Um, Touches 48, pass accuracy 88%, 29 out of 33. Right. Um, Trouble attempts one, okay, not many successful, but yeah. Ground use one, eight, eight, eight attempted, two one. I think that's more than two. He won. On error use, he won a few. Um, and they say possession lost 10, but that's because he was so instrumental. Clearances 3, tackles 2, trouble pass only once. If you look at Jorginho's stats, that's of course he's gonna have more touches and everything. But he didn't trouble pass also once. Exceptions he didn't make loss. Son lost the same amount almost. Fouls, so Sakurai didn't commit many fouls, and he was up and down the pitch. So yeah, no, then Sakurai standout person for me. Um, so yeah, um, but for me, we still look shaky defensively. I'm gonna bring this comment. Same old Chelsea. That's what. At second half, it was same old Chelsea. We still look shaky defensively. Thiago Silva and Koulibaly, for me, they both don't look confident. Don't know if it's playing together or not, but I just don't look confident. And and I think that's down to the gap in between the midfield and defense. Um, so yeah, that's praise up for pray. Let's all pray for Rich James. But it is an hamstring injury, JPT. That is the main thing. So yeah, but defensively we look shaky. I'm hoping is um Chelsea like puts up his post match interview. Um, unless 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 it's on Twitter somewhere, we'll check. Um, so yeah, but no, be up everyone who's watching. Be up yourselves. House. But again, we still look shaky. That's a big thing. For me. Hey, it's just the same old Chelsea. We're struggling that second half to keep a 2-0 lead, to keep a clean sheet. But I want to get onto uh, another decision that was made. Um, sorry, I completely forgot. What is the amount goal? I completely forgot about that. Sorry, I completely forgot about that. But the Mason Mount goal, brilliant finish. Finally, a midfielder shooting from outside the box. Who would have thought we would have seen that? Last time we saw that Dennis Sakurai was playing and he scored that goal in the Champions League, of course. But yeah, so props to Mason Mount. Definitely props to him. Mm, and then I want to know why was our second goal not given? Somebody tell me why was our not second, third goal not given? Um, because I think maybe Abbott was offside or something, but I don't know why it wasn't given. But yeah, um, um, but I want to make a point again. And as soon as Rhys James came off, we struggled, and that's big for me. We need to fill that gap. I think go go January, go find the right back. I don't know who's in the market. Be up everyone who is watching. I don't know who's in the market right now. It's but get get right back in January. Transfer market. Let's look. Transfer market right back. Um. So yeah. Be up everyone who is watching. Watching though. 6 people watching. Smash a like. Smash a likes. Let's get up to 10 likes before the stream ends. And so yeah, if you haven't already, and it's up to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So right backs. Akemi is available. When does Akemi's contract end? And 2026. So that would not be a good thing, but it might force a move. Never know. Um, let's look. Trent Cancelo now. Maybe Benjamin Pavard is a shout. Nazir, no. Uh, let's look. Sonia, no. Pedro. Sporting. We could sign Tino Livramento back. Like, James Chaston is injury prone. He's injury prone. Um, let's look for. Uh, let's look for. Um, but yeah, I think we get someone in Jan. Jan, I'm just gonna see. Uh, detailed. Just quickly want to see um the ending. Right. Um. I think get Benjamin Pavard. Don't know if he's injury prone. I think maybe get him at Bayern Munich. How many? He's played 25 matches. Um, but gets right back. Gets right back. That's the main thing. Um, and because we struggle without Reece James. So yeah. And then I want to talk about Mason Mount. For me, again, I'm not gonna say he's back. He's back again, and of course, also he scored a goal to, because he had a great game, sorry, and scored a goal. I'm not gonna say that, and but I really don't think so. Think I don't. I wouldn't say he's back, but he looked good. So I'm not gonna say he's back. But he looked good. He looked good. But we all know Mount last season against, I think it was Norwich 7-0. He also played well. So not gonna say much. Not gonna say much on Mason Mount. And then yeah, that's about that. About everything. Um, Game of 12, the second half, absolutely brilliant. And I just want to say, how quick Chelsea moved that ball is magnificent. The way we moved the ball so quickly in that second half was magnificent, and even in the first half. But the point, we were still wasteful. We were so wasteful. Um, in the end, we were incredibly wasteful. Without chances, we probably would have needed. If if this was meant, they would have won 6-0 because like they didn't turn up. They really didn't. We got the 2 goals, but we should have won 6-7-0. So not clinical, but luckily we did put away two of the main chances. Um, so yeah, same old Chelsea. Game of 12. The second half was old Chelsea. First half was new Chelsea. So still need to find that balance to have an all new Chelsea. um, But be up, Graham Potter. Be up yourself, bro. Be up, Graham Potter, for what he done and tactically. And I just wanna say the subs, perfectly timed subs. Of course, Gallagher and Aubameyang, he wanted to bring on them on earlier, but they had to wait 5 minutes. But I'm happy with Graham Potter. He really impressed me. So yeah, I'm just gonna see. Mm, just gonna check something. I just wanna see the EFL champ, and it's currently one of Burnley in the championship. So yeah, unfortunately, I can't watch that match. Of course, ESPN isn't showing that. But yeah, everyone who is inside, to make sure to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't or already. That would be massively appreciated if you could do so. But I'm quickly gonna do some player ratings. Player ratings. Okay, let's start off with Kepa. Kepa kept a clean sheet. He didn't really look troubled. Um, Wolf is saying it's rigged. I don't know if it's Forrest that scored. Nah, be up yourself, Wolf. Nah, we deserved it. We deserved it. Um, so yeah. Boo. Nah. Wolf. Wolf. I'm gonna time you out for that. If you do it again. But Kepa, excellent performance. Um, and I think personally, he had a he had a brilliant performance. He, he don't he wasn't troubled, so yeah. Or anything. So yeah, I'm gonna give him a 8. Kepa, I'm gonna give Kepa an 8. 8. I think he was good and definitely. So yeah, and then be up yourself, Wolf. Now we move on to Reece James. He did come off around the 50th minute, but I think he was he was decent. He was really decent. Um, Reece James, I think he was good. I'm gonna give him a 7. I think he maybe could have improved more, better attackingly. So I'm gonna give him a 7. Thiago Silva, great game. He did make a mistake a few times. That's why I'm gonna give him a 7. Yeah, a few sloppy passes. So I'm gonna give him a 7. Manchester United match going on. Yeah, but you're playing for us, like who cares? You're going to slap them up anyway. Like I'm sure he's playing centre back, so yeah. Koulibaly again. He looked shaky for me. He looked he looked shaky. He looked shaky. But I think he can do better. But I was impressed. I was interesting to see that Koulibaly was playing on. I think he was playing on the right side and not the left side. I might have that wrong. I think as I watched the match, just can confirm in the chat. I think yeah, he was playing on the right and not the left where he usually plays. Which was interesting. But Cucurella wasn't as Cucur as a few other times. Um, he done good. Just I think attack offensively he's still vulnerable. That's a big thing. Um, and then so I'm gonna give him another 7. Koulibaly another 7. Um, Typical Man United will beat Nottingham Forest, and they will. The thing is, I think if Man United fresh for us, I think we lose to them. I think we lose to Forest again, but it would be typical Chelsea. Um, but yeah. So that's a back 4/5. Then if we include Kepa, so Kepa 8, Reece James 7, Koulibaly 7, Thiago Silva 7, Cucurella 7. Nah, Cucurella 6. I'll give Cucurella 6. And then in midfield, Jorginho, consistent as always, and definitely deserves it. Uh, um, so yeah. Um, boo me. I see what you cheer. Boo me. Oh, so what makes me cheer? Boo. Okay. So yeah, midfield Jorginho, consistent as always, deserve to be the. I'm gonna give Jorginho. I'm gonna give him a solid 8. Intentionally did a foot wrong. Him and Zachariah just maybe could have done a bit better in because they were stretched out to big thing. So yeah, and I'm gonna give Zachariah an 8 as well. Yeah, the great game. And then and what else? What else? Oh, Mount. He scored a goal. It was all over the pitch. Great performance from Mount. I'm gonna give him a 9. And yeah, Kai Havertz, he scored a goal. He was great. I'm gonna give him a 9 again. Sterling, it was great. He just lacked like that final decision in the final third. I'm gonna give him an 8 for that. Pulisic, it was alright. He wasn't really in the game much, but he was good. So I'm gonna give him an 7. So open Tyler. Open this. I think he's too busy chatting with his goal. To be fair. Um, yeah, so I think so. Um, yeah, yeah, that's what I think. uh, just joking, bro. Uh, yeah, but yeah, um, but that's everything. My match review. Any questions you guys got? Again, I really appreciate it. Okay, just gonna check is there a report. Yes, injury updates on Reece James. Let's see. Okay, following the 2-0 victory over Bournemouth, Graham Potter provided the latest news on the injury suffered by Reece James early in the second half. James made his first Chelsea appearances, lamping off in the Sands during mid-October, impressing in the first half with his attacking runs down the right, typically incisive passing and crossing. However, positive afternoon turned into a disappointing one for the young England international, as he went down holding the back of his thigh off the ball. Potter was asked for the for of course what it is. I'm not sure the state of the injury. It's too early to say. I could see his quality and the play he is. It's a blow for us, fingers crossed. But we will see how bad it is. The moment I'm not sure. It will be assessed in the next um, 24 to 48 hours. So, not really any updates. Um, so yeah. Wolf, I don't think so. Don't think really will be in yet, but um, yeah. Wolf one thing. What's that emojis? Uh, let me check. What's emojis? Oh, magic thing. I will try and get him into the chat. But Wolf, speaking, I'm gonna take this off. But speaking about me and Wolf, tomorrow, 76ers versus Melbourne Renegades, boy. What you saying? 12 hours time. We're gonna beat you up. We're gonna beat you up. Sunday, Sixers. Wolf, what you saying, bro? What you saying? Um, um, Matt Tally's go to tell Tyler. But yeah. Um, but be up yourself, Wolf. I don't really have anything. Boo, Renegade. Boo. Boo, boo, boo. But United have not scored this for us yet, so yeah. Um, that's everything. Any questions you guys got for me? Um, I will continue for a few minutes now. Um, so yeah. So yeah, renegades are trouble, are in trouble when they face the 76ers. But yeah, if there's no questions you guys got, and I'm gonna end it here. So yeah, Wolf, one thing, Wolf. Quickly just jump on. I'll keep you in the background. I just wanna quickly, like, I just what time is the match? Match is, it's an early one. It's an early one. What, it's 8:15 UK time. Yeah, 8:15 UK time. That's when the match is. So yeah. You playing away. You playing at our ground. So yeah. Yeah. See you next time. Be up yourself. But we'll quickly just jump on the stream after it's ended. If you can. Um, yeah, UK time. Yeah, UK time. Truth, if you can, quickly just drop up, but I will end the stream. Then you just jump on, and then you can. You can. I'm just gonna check. Um. So yeah, if you can, but if you can't, that's also fine. Uh, no worries. Okay, no worries. Nah. Uh, but yeah. I'm gonna end it here. Emphatic one for the Chelsea, but still the same old game of 12. See you all in a bit. Peace.